There's a little issue that we're looking into with
Stutter.
subscriber numbers. Well, maybe we discovered a metrics error that has overstated our subs in India. Like, if there were 2 Indias, it would make sense.
Wow.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Syntell with the Intel, and we're getting ready to watch these crazy kids with my favorite co-host, the beautiful Mikel-Claire.
Thanks, Syntell.
Hey, thank you all so much for sticking through it. If this is your first time watching, you need to catch up. Don't worry, there's a link in the description for that. And make sure you stick around towards the end because we get to address some of your amazing comments. You guys leave some great comments, so make sure you stay at the end. So without any further ado, let's get started.
Thanks HBO. Ooh, yum. That looks like a yummy breakfast.
Tom, ladies and gentlemen.
He's given, oh look, he had someone else prepare the breakfast and he's taking her breakfast in bed.
Hey man, I mean, when you got that kind of dough.
Well, I wouldn't even take it in there myself.
Well, you know, it looks better.
Yeah.
Look at him putting forth maximum effort. He gonna win her back.
Hi. Hey, Tom.
I want her to tell him that she's pregnant so badly.
Yeah.
So it's election eve.
I really do believe it's not his.
And guess what Father Sexmas has brought you? Why? Hot, fresh polling.
Yeah.
Election Eve, huh?
4.
Hot fresh polling.
How are you gonna play?
I guess, I don't
Politics?
know. Amplify to gin up our maniacs or deny Ron and Barry, I guess. So this is just a little party prezi for being such a hot piece of ass. Such a foxy little minx.
Foxy little mink you.
I like that better. Minx. Minx.
Minx?
Yes.
Okay.
You know, we could say to people that we had a little break and then we're back, you know?
Yay.
Oh, are they? Did she agree? Is she agreeing with that?
I don't know. She said I like that.
Yeah. Oh, with a box like that.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's jewelry.
The Scorpion.
Oh.
Oh.
No, it's not.
Because it's like, it's a joke.
Who's the Scorpion?
You, I guess.
That is not a good gift.
Hey, honey, it's like, you know, I love you, but you kill me and I kill you. And
Oh.
You
Oh.
know?
Okay, yeah.
You're
right.
a cold,
I
heartless
know.
scorpion
Yeah,
is what he's
I got it.
saying.
Huh.
And you sting me.
Poisonous. Ah, Kendall, what are you doing? Are you moping?
No, Kendall's doing something dirty, I'm sure. Oh, that's his ex.
Yeah.
You know, this is fine, but if it's legal stuff, I really need to keep my head out of that right now.
Okay.
Just
No, I will just keep this brief. It's
Your children,
Yeah.
maybe?
That you forgot all about.
why was she out on the street? 6
Did you
near
just
Malta?
ask me why she was on the street?
Yeah, I mean, you're telling me someone pushed our daughter
Pushed
or
by
whatever.
her. She was with her
Like,
friend.
where were you?
Where was I?
Right? Where were you?
You need to make a
And so,
decision
yeah,
if you're going to
where
call
were
your
you?
daughter. I was raising our daughter while you were running
Oh,
a
yeah.
racist
Yeah,
news
yeah, yeah,
organization.
Oh.
I'm going to just, and we'll cope. And I don't know, just maybe call your daughter.
Well, obviously, Jesus, Rava, Jesus, what kind of parent do you think I am?
Non-existent?
Doing the things I'm working on? 6 continents, okay? I'm breaking
has
my
nothing
back,
to do with your
and it's all
child.
for them, okay? To make the world safe.
I don't know if I believe any of that.
Yeah, great. Dig on that. Dig to heck on that. Dig, 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 dig. No, we love the deal. We just have to make sure we know everything on Matson and Gojo. I mean, there's due diligence, but this is, you know, undue diligence, extra diligence, okay?
Undue diligence, extra diligence.
Don't object to being a rat, Toma. It's unbecoming. Hey, honey. Peace.
Oh,
What?
we haven't seen Colin since the wedding.
Good to see you.
No. I mean, has the funeral happened?
yeah.
Hey.
No.
Good.
Yeah. I just came from seeing Pop.
Okay.
Again?
No. Any change?
Looking good. Woke up on the right side of the coffin today, boy.
You know,
too soon.
Roman is still early.
Yeah? And do what? Sit there like I'm feeding the duck? Can I? Thank you for ignoring it.
The weird thing, honestly, is how much he's not there. I find that consoling.
Well, here he is.
Hey, hey.
Kendall.
Look at him looking like the some kind of sniper.
Yeah. He does like a bomber or something.
Yeah, I
don't
was
know.
thinking sniper, yeah.
Ready to come round up the thought criminals and turn police stations into cuddle puddles.
The exciting part isn't the top line.
Kind of washes her out a little bit, but I do like the style.
4, 5, 6%.
Right, guys, can we do this? I have a lot going on today.
Sure.
Very well.
You think he's using again? I know he's worried about his daughter, but
We're saying yes to all Marsha's wishes, then all your ideas, Pop's requirements, danger the funeral could turn into a 3-day griefathon.
Yeah.
right?
Seconded.
No.
Great. Carried.
Nevertheless,
Huh? That's that for that.
and the central question is, who's going to speak?
Oh, what? In front of the most powerful political, cultural, business interests in the world?
I mean, I'm easy, right? I can speak about Dad.
What, your usual malign influence material?
I think if any one of us actually wants to do it, do the big number, then we should just say, because probably no one minds, right? No? Yeah.
I think everybody should say something if they choose to, and then if not, then they don't.
Well, I think they just said they want to keep it tight 90 minutes. That's why.
So, Shiv, on the one thing from us on the tailgate, we were actually wondering about us politically inviting Nate.
Nate.
Isn't that her lover? Right?
Is that who? Okay. It took me a second.
I think it is.
Can we get him down so we can sell it on a real level without lobbyists and all the
Due process?
that stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, sure, fine.
Good?
Fine.
Okay. All right, see you
See you
tonight.
tonight.
I could be wrong, but I think that's who that is.
I can't remember.
I don't
off the
remember
top
either.
of my head.
But the way that she's reacting,
Yeah.
Good, yeah.
and like you said, it may be his child for all we know. Remember?
I blowback from, the firings, the bloodlust. You want to throw Hugo at that?
Let's own it.
I wonder how much time has passed.
Hey, Lucas. Yeah, listen. So they're gonna go regulatory. Yeah. So you need to be there tonight. Well,
She really invited
No.
him.
it'll be easy. Just my dad invited you, so
Wow.
there's gonna be what? 40 thought leaders, Pauls, officials who will actually decide this, and half of them are gonna be there. Okay? Telling you that you need to be there too, to counter.
That's interesting. Look, see that smile, that evil, manipulative little smile.
There's no easy way of doing this. I've done this a couple of times this week, and sometimes,
cold?
honestly, it just makes me
Calculated?
cry.
Yeah, he's firing people.
But I wanted to offer my heartfelt appreciation to you all. And now I'm going to hand over to my colleague, Gregory Hirsch, who has more information.
And he's doing it over Zoom.
Thank you, sir.
They're probably in
Dang,
other.
and then gave Greg
morning.
the axe.
Yeah, they're probably in other countries. Look at
Greg
him.
is the axe
Wait,
man
then he's
now.
going back to texting. Look.
He's so indifferent.
A very difficult decision to restructure the ATN operation internationally has been taken in order to protect the future of the business. This action was only taken after seriously considering
Look at the
all
looks on her face.
I know. I was looking at her in particular.
She like,
that you are part of the unlucky group who are having their contract terminated with immediate effect,
wow, Tom, she's so savage.
and today is your final day of employment.
Dang, homie.
Final day of employment.
Wow, and he's
Going
really doing the
forward,
to-do-do's.
we intend to operate Waystar Royco International News Gathering Operations.
Savage.
Fusion in the chat. But yes, if I have been too wordy, yes, we are letting all of you go.
Dang.
Yeah, right to the point.
Yeah, I mean, that's all you really need to know.
But this is a very sad day.
And
And I thank you for your time today
And then all you gotta do
your
is push
service to Waystar Royco.
And, yep.
Goodbye.
Wow, savage. It's so savage.
End the meeting. End the meeting for all.
I'm pre-tired. I'm tired about thinking how tired I'm going to be because someone isn't letting someone get a lot of sleep.
Oh, well,
The
forgive
hormones.
me. Because Dumb and Dumber are trying to spook the deal and want to try doing regulatory angle, and he's going to come and head that off. So,
Okay. Well, good. That's good for me.
At least they're on the same page.
also, to push that agenda, they wanted to invite, and I didn't feel like I had a tactical way to say no. They want to invite Nate.
You should have said that earlier.
He's key on tech and trade.
You don't want to just
Gil and
put that out there
Jimenez.
right before the party.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Nate, That'd be good to see, Nate.
No,
What do I care?
Nasty Nate.
that ain't happening.
It's okay.
It's not his call.
No, but
It's
no.
not.
Yeah, but that ain't happening.
Hit it. Hey, what's up? Not your guys' poll numbers. Oh, yep.
Oh.
Maybe a little.
Maybe drink a coffee.
If I drink a coffee, then I won't be able to sleep later. Think, Greg. Unless you are truly aligning yourself to the Dumpster Brothers, you might want to sweeten that beat too.
Oh yeah. I'd love to feather that bed.
What?
I think I'm Team Kenro.
Up to you, Greg.
Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna mingle.
It is up to Greg, to be
Yeah.
honest. I mean, it's his decision who he aligns with.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, but he's right though.
Looks
Matson
like,
doesn't ain't really
Shiv's
too
in the
hip on him.
gallery.
Yeah. I'm not either.
Well, 3 or 4 states where Connor's 1% are throwing things, could be pivotal. And,
Oh my
if he were to drop out, most of the
gosh.
support would go to them.
Connor is not going to drop out.
They're just refusing contact apparently. So they've asked if I can convince him to drop out.
Oh my
Mm.
gosh.
I think, yeah, Victory Vans, those O'Malley. I think, yeah.
I guess. I mean, it's not bad for us to be tight with him in case things swing.
Oh, this is horrible.
See, okay.
That's
I'll
the only
hit
thing
the,
that's making him really happy
I'll hit
other
the
than his wife
libtards.
right now.
You go help the Nazis.
Nazis, you got it.
Dang.
I think I called him Colin. I know his name is Connor.
Yeah.
Hey, Tom.
Dang.
Hello, Nathaniel.
Yeah,
Appreciate the
no. Yeah,
invite.
no.
Plenty more where that came from. It's light and fruity, and it's the kind of wine that separates the connoisseurs from the weekend Malbec.
Smith, Nick.
Keep away from
Back.
you.
Back.
No,
Foul
you.
news, demon.
You're the foul demon. Nice to see you, man.
We're so passive aggressive.
You are aware that the polls open in 10 hours?
Yes, and it might be too late to physically remove your name from the ballots, but if you were to release a statement, divert the Conhead stream to the Macon River.
These people only care about themselves.
Why on earth would I want to do that?
It's so aggravating to
For the
me.
good of the Republic.
No way he laughed at that.
Well, then, I have been authorized to make a follow-up offer, which is...
Cash?
How familiar are you with Mogadishu?
Mogadishu.
A little bit car bombing. Hey, tell him UN.
Okay.
That's more my vibration, yeah?
Right.
Yeah?
All right.
Okay.
I'll report back.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. I just...
The pod goddess. Everybody watch out for her. Careful what you say.
That's right. Carry that.
He always wants to be the life of the party.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
My guy Nate Safrelli saw the polls this morning and moonwalked here. Our best to Gil and Jimenez. Everybody's here. It's great to see you all.
Wait till Madison walks.
I want him to. Right now.
Kettle corn over there will be shipped to whoever is closest to tomorrow's electoral count. And yeah, this is a tough one, but we're all going to stay sane.
See, it's raining outside.
Thanks to my sis for hosting. Thank you, sis.
And Tom.
We watch history, we make history, and then one day we become it. So can I'd like to ask you all
Actually not a bad...
for a moment of silence.
I thought
if we
that
could.
too. It's
In
probably
memory.
one that's already been done, but I don't know who said it.
Welcome. My dad loved you all. We love you all. So let's have some fun. Let the games begin.
Hey, like water off a duck's back. He came in and he was like, hey, welcome.
And he emailed a yes like 4 minutes before walking in.
4? Okay,
Yeah.
well, do we just throw him out then?
I would love that, no, but I don't think we can afford to be seen treating him as the enemy.
They're standing out there in the rain?
Yeah.
These assholes in here.
Yeah, but what's the f***ing game? Like, is he going for freak out or is he flicking the same beans as us?
Well, how do you want to play?
Butter between us. Can you
So
stick close?
ridiculous.
Yeah, sure.
Sure, yeah, of course.
Of course I can.
I'll take care of that.
Tell people these Looney Tunes behind his back. Keep him from the big wigs.
So Operation just like nuke the Luke.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I can do that.
Because I like to think that I could do both. I get my hands dirty and a clean noggin and, multitasker.
Okay. You're kissing my ass.
No, I'm not kissing your ass, Lucas. You're too smart. You spotted a mile off.
Hey,
He's like,
it's a really, really nice place.
Thank you.
Thanks.
We'll get to keep it in the divorce.
Wow. That is so savage.
He's a horrible dude.
He is.
Should we hit up some people?
Good to see you.
Talk to you later.
But I
Yep.
have to keep an eye out for my brothers, and you just need.
Carly Valerie.
You've done this before, so just don't. Don't.
Carly's the blog girl.
Mm-hmm. Podcast.
Yeah.
You need to prepare the ground because otherwise your enemies will portray you as Valcoda from Gothenburg. Okay.
I am a Coda from Gothenburg.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Ebba? You remember Ebba?
Hey, yeah, I guess you again.
Oh yeah,
How
the
are
blood,
you?
Yeah.
the blood receiver.
Yes.
Who cares?
Who cares?
He still just torments her.
It's just information you're sharing. So, it's, social anxiety. The only PR person in the world who hates talking to people.
Oh,
Goodness.
Love parties, but I'm good.
Whereas I love it. I do.
Oh.
School.
I feel like I should call him Beard, like from Ted Lasso.
Yeah.
Beaned on edibles and a communication officer who's terrified of communicating.
Oh.
They came ready.
Couple of senior departures. Berlin by Christmas?
They may be willing to talk Slovenia or Slovakia.
No.
Yeah.
It must be his attorney or advisor. Attorney.
Yeah, his advisors.
You don't know. Nobody knows. That's the point. I could open it up like Nixon did China.
Han, they're not going to put you anywhere with nukes.
Poor man's Saudi Arabia or rich man's Yemen. I have to check. See what my woman thinks about Oman.
Your woman is not going to want to go anywhere outside of the U.S.
Yeah, I was just thinking that too.
Yeah.
It's worried that you
Fleet Fluke guys are gonna data mine us all to death.
Yeah. No, I totally get that.
Look at how everybody's staring at him.
Someone's going to pick up the assets, right? So who's that going to be? Is it going to be, and no offense, Shiv, but the fail sons? Really? Is that a good option?
She's
they
getting
will
the
do
biggest
what he
kick out
did,
of
but
it.
they will do it stupider and
For her, it's a taste of
uglier
power.
and less amenable.
That's for
And
all
control.
of them. That's for all of them. Yeah.
Oh, Tom.
I can't wiggle my way in there.
No, you cannot, Greg. Gary.
And not that I don't love heaving you around like a great lump of pine and making you shine. But what have you done for me lately?
That part. When are you going to thank you for getting to that?
What do you want? I really like talking to you. So you can have whatever you want.
That it leads to a very, very, very significant role.
3 varies. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Shoot that shot.
I know the company. I know everything. I know my way around. I'm collaborative. I have the name. I'm hot and I'm ready to go. Okay?
That doesn't sound right.
Why don't we circle back in a bit?
I'm
Okay.
going to table this
sure,
for now
of course.
and come back a
Yeah.
little later.
You are doing good out there, you know.
All
I
right.
mean, he's been eating for free.
Yeah, I guess he occasionally has expressed a distaste in the past for my particular flavor of meat.
Yeah, you against the wall. You against the wall. You're a nice guy. You can live. Bang, 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 bang.
Oh,
That's what I'll do.
You know, all my family and friends hate Migton.
Diplomatic plates. You can park anywhere. You can basically drive on the sidewalk. The police can't touch
Running
you.
people over is not a selling.
Right?
I'm totally fine. Don't worry about it.
All right. Well, good. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a powerful man. She may feel trapped.
That's pretty much the least of his worries right now.
Okay. All right. Because
India.
India.
Oh, okay. What happened in India?
The details? Oh yeah, I'm gonna give you all the details. Sure.
Right.
She's not
Can
stupid.
I have a smoke?
Yeah. Sure.
Oh, they're going to find out about India.
Not from her, though.
Honestly, not really. HR says I'm the right guy for the job because it looks like I care, but I don't.
Goodness gracious.
Damn. He's talking to a bunch of other snakes.
What numbers?
What numbers? Lucas.
In India?
Yeah.
He knew.
Is this Ebba or Oscar? Well, we have
We
there's a little
stutter.
issue.
that we're looking into with
Stutter.
subscriber numbers.
Oh.
I mean, we're not, but
Look at her face.
a little bit.
What is a little bit mean?
Wow.
Discovered a metrics error that has overstated our subs in India by quite a, like
Significant
if there
amount.
were 2 Indias, it would make sense.
Wow.
It's a long story, but it's like, you know, it's an emerging
not as
market.
valuable
it's
as
all with
they think
cement.
they are.
It's,
No, so he may not even have the money for the deal. Yeah, see?
You know that, obviously. So how are you, when are you addressing? Like, how are you handling?
I'm not gonna. I don't.
He's not going to say anything.
I don't like when people get into me.
It's gonna get out eventually.
Well, or we buy Waystar and it gets lost in the deal dazzle.
That's his desperation. It's okay. It's his Hail Mary.
Quickly, and then we'll get crazy good.
Wow.
By next quarter, the numbers will be real, probably.
Wow. I can't believe he trusts her this much.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll just
Yeah, but that's
build
really
another.
big.
Yeah.
Love that. Build another India. Yeah, it's my girl.
Mmm.
Can we chat about stuff? I have some thoughts. I might need your advice.
No.
Like, aren't you fired?
Several of which have been officially communicated, and some that I thought I should, you know, say in person.
Okay. Ooh.
I'm about to sue you.
And if I ever get a whiff of anything undermining my narrative anytime in the next 5 years, I will sue.
Mm-hmm.
Any pictures of your genitalia
All right.
that I have in my
Great.
possession.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Have I made myself clear?
Yes, absolutely. It's been a pleasure working with you, Jerry. Thanks.
I could have got you there.
We wonder, Roman, if he might have invested too much in this campaign to just, drop out now.
She doesn't want to go. That's what it is.
Nothing is going to happen. Okay?
Anything might happen tomorrow, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Anything?
Yes, see, because that's the beauty of this little system that we have called
Oh, I just
democracy.
noticed Madison was in the back there, in the background.
There's one person
I
here
see him too.
who doesn't think I'm a joke.
Mm-hmm.
So that's who I'm going to listen to.
I hear that, though.
Who's going out tonight in this in town? Anyone? I gotta say, it's pretty depressing from up here. You can really see how second world it is.
Gossip that I've been hearing from everywhere at this party in my house is that I'm going to be shit canned.
I got faith in you, man.
Always been a loyal servant.
Oh my gosh.
Shiv, he's real. He's the future.
No, Tom. There is a time bomb in his numbers, and I might get blown up.
You'll be fine.
Right? You have millions of dollars, dude.
40 of the most important people in America, and you have just walked all around all evening telling them all that I'm going to get fired.
Right?
Likely as a little
It's not funny.
part of a tactical kind of joke.
It's not funny.
Yeah.
But you stood by his
No,
side, and he
yeah.
said it, and you were like, okay, well, that sounds good to me.
Yeah.
You wanna actually clear the
You
air?
want to talk about a
Fine.
cracked parent?
You betrayed me.
You were going to see me get sent to prison.
Right?
Right.
You offered because you're servile. You're servile.
That's true, too.
That's
It's
not,
not
how it
my
works.
fault that you didn't get his approval.
That's true.
I have given you endless approval, and it doesn't fill you up because you're broken.
That's true, too.
Yeah.
It's just all truths.
I don't even care about you.
See, that's horrible.
Don't care.
That is the meanest thing ever.
Glad we cleared the air, huh?
She cares about him, but
I don't think she does.
yeah.
You don't deserve me. And you never did. And everything came out of that. So flat.
It's a good ass scene, though. Wow.
It's horrible.
Woo. That's a good scene.
Listen, I just wanted to do 5. Just me and you. Just Frankie and Kenny, not CEO and chair.
Oh, hell.
Yeah. We go reverse Viking. We pillage their village. Waystar acquires Gojo.
Huh.
What if we could slow this down?
That's interesting.
And we eat Madsen's lunch. Bigger than Dad ever was.
Wow.
I love him, but not in love with him, you know? One head, one crown. I don't
Woo.
need ballast.
That's his daddy.
Are you with me?
Whoa.
Happy?
Yeah, because they got other things they're thinking about.
Happy
Yeah.
headbangers.
Oh, of course they both do. Yeah.
Okay.
This funeral is gonna be something.
I feel like this is a funeral of them as a unit.
It's a funeral of a bunch of stuff.
Ooh, all the lights turning off. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. He might be my favorite actor on the show.
Yeah.
Matthew McFadden. He is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Hey, thank you so much for hanging out with us. I just want you to know that we are going to address some of these amazing comments that you had in the previous episode, because we get such a big kick out of reading of what everybody says. But before we get started with that, what are your first thoughts of the episode?
I feel like everything is going to SHIT.
Oh, yeah.
I do. I feel like the siblings are falling apart. Yeah. They're all out for themselves. It's like I think you had mentioned it when Logan first passed away, and you were like, everybody is going to be like sharks, like circling, and everybody's going to be out for themselves. And I literally feel like every single person is out for themselves.
It's a feeding frenzy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, that's the thing though. When the kingdom falls, it's typically the people that weren't the king that tear it to shreds. I mean, I think somebody a while ago had mentioned something about Alexander's kingdom, and he had, conquered most of the known world. When he died, it all just evaporated because his generals and advisors, everybody was just chomping at who could get the power.
Yeah.
I can certainly see all of that happening. But the thing is that I don't think, like in life, there is no ultimate sure thing. Everything has the other side. And if you look deep into the history of companies or people or relationships or whatever it is, there's going to be some dirt. There's going to be something. And I feel that Shiv had this idea that, greener pastures. And she comes to find out that business as usual, just, crazy stuff happens at Waystar. Crazy stuff happens at Gojo. It doesn't matter where you go, there's going to be something. But this is a big something, But the thing is that for me, like the price that she was willing to pay to jump to what she thought was greener pastures is a betrayal of just epic proportions. She has a lot of family, She only has two additional siblings, and everybody else is just moving pictures. She betrayed that. The only other thing outside of, her bloodline that she loves, she completely disrespected and destroyed. So it feels like the chickens are coming home to roost kind of thing.
Well, I feel like she didn't do her due diligence.
No.
Based off of a conversation that she had with him while they were in Switzerland or wherever they were. I just don't understand why all of a sudden that shiny object became the main thing, you know what I mean? The focus. I don't understand how things that she was doing with her brothers didn't hold significance, that she would even do research to figure out if this guy was even worth aligning with. You know what I mean? I don't understand her thought process in that.
Right.
So that part is extremely confusing to me, but I definitely feel like everybody is just losing it in their own way, like Roman, and the fact that he even took that suggestion to Connor, he talked to his wife any kind of way, and he's just talking to Tom, and they putting Greg just in the lion's den, and it's just so much happening.
Yeah, and here's the thing, I've been Team Roman for a minute, just because I thought there's an honesty to him, but he's so just unhinged. Grieving.
Yeah.
He's a wild card and a half, and I don't think he knows where his footing is at. And then he kind of went back to the well when it came to Jerry, which was surprising. But then also when I sit and think about it, there's not a lot of people he can confide in, and that was one of the few people in the world that could tolerate his quirk. I'm not saying she understood it, but could at least tolerate it. And she said something that I thought was kind of really interesting, and she was like, I could have gotten you there. Before she left. And I don't know if that's true or not. Jerry is definitely one of the smarter people in the rooms, and she is a survivor. But, she's done. She's like, I'm done with the circus. I'm out.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
there's
gonna
only
take
so
this
much
golden
you can
parachute and
yeah, there's only so much you can take of that. And the thing is, and that's the thing that's frustrating for me. All the people that are on the kill list or the higher ups, they will be fine either way. they can get another job.
Yeah.
They have references. You know what I mean? Like they're, you know, they know how to network and they know people and I'm sure they could get another job. So I don't understand why they put up with so much crap.
Well, I think that's kind of like what Shiv was saying. She was like, everything that you're saying about me, Tom, about I'm gonna be okay, I'm gonna be a survivor.
Yes.
And then she brought it up to him. She was like, you're kind of like putting that off on me when that's you. I mean, Tom is a survivor. You know, he
All
definitely
of them can survive.
Yeah, yeah. But the thing is, I think it's the thrill of the game. It's the thrill of the hunt. You're playing at the highest level. Like he said, there are 40 of the most powerful people in the country. It's sitting in your living room. You can't even do me the service of being, you know, respectful among these people because to them, to be in that room is the ultimate prize. It is the ultimate prize.
I get that.
Now you can get another job.
Yes.
You can.
You can create your own business.
But the thing is that are you going to be in that circle? That circle is very extremely difficult to get to and very easy to get run out of. And when you get run out of, you're probably not going to be allowed back in because it is business at the highest level. And
Yeah.
I think that is what the addiction is. It's not about just simply getting another job. You're right. Every last one of them every single person in that room
they can
go
create
and do
their own thing. Yeah.
But for them, it's such an elite group. And to be a part of it, it's like being a part of a club. And to be ousted out of that club is like death. You know, nobody in there wants to be a regular rich person. Nobody in there wants to be just, you know, I got, you know, tens of millions of dollars. Everybody in that room wants to be elite. I think. And of course, let me know if you think that is, you know, a far-fetched thing and if I'm a little bit overstepping my bounds with that. But that's how I personally kind of feel about it. Let me ask you regarding what I thought was one of the better scenes of the episode, and that was the conversation that Tom had with Liv. Shiv, excuse me. And just putting it all out there, that was a just honesty truth bomb that was tough to watch emotionally, but amazing to watch, you know, from the standpoint of just two actors just duking it out. How'd you feel?
I thought it was good. I mean, in terms of, I do feel like they were both very honest. I think that, you know, they've probably held that in for a very long time, a lot of it. But their actions, especially Shiv, their actions have kind of shown how they feel.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So even if they hadn't verbalized it, I feel like they finally were saying, it hurt my feelings because I know Tom is not the best person. Nobody on this show is really a good person when it comes down to it. And every one of them would talk SHIT behind my back and to my face, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't even be. Anyway, I digress. But I just felt bad for Tom. I'm gonna be honest with you. And even though he made the comment about the mother being not being a good mother and all that stuff, I didn't care, to be honest with you. I didn't feel anything for her because she hasn't even told him about the baby. So how am I gonna even feel any kind of sympathy for you?
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
fair.
I love the scene. Like you said, as far as the acting goes, it was beautiful and all that good stuff. And I did feel something from it. So obviously it was a good interaction.
Okay.
Yeah.
We saw some power exchanges. We saw two giants go head to head with Kendall and Mattson. Both of them are keeping their cards close to the chest and are not exactly who they seem they are. And I think Kendall made a very powerful move regarding the future of his company, and that is, I'm not going to sit here and take this by being acquired. I'm going to be the big fish and destroy you because you are not as strong as you think you are. I mean, it was like a gladiator pit in there. Does that change your view of Kendall, or is he still the same person and maybe making childish decisions?
I think Kendall has a very grandiose ideas. I don't know how capable he is of actually making some of those things happen, because a lot of it is like a spectacle a lot of times. I keep thinking about his birthday party a couple seasons ago. I keep thinking about, even this presentation he just gave with the whole house thing. I mean, he has ideas, and I just don't know. I don't really always take him seriously. I'm just, and I still doubt him. I don't know where maybe this doubt comes from his father, and I'm just projecting that onto him from his dad. But right. I don't think he's capable, which is really very interesting to me. Do I think it's a good idea what he's suggesting? Probably. Yeah. However, he's a temporary CEO. He and Roman, not just him.
Yeah.
So he can't make these decisions on his own. I know he can get the board and all that stuff, but you know, he's only the acting CEO at the moment.
Okay.
I mean, how do you feel about Kendall? Do you trust? Do you trust what he's doing, or do you?
Well, here's
you know?
the thing: like all three of the siblings, it was like a seismic shift for all three. I was Team Roman, and now he seems toothless to me. Now I understand and respect Shiv and the things that she's doing and how she's trying to create her own path without asking permission from her brothers. Because she's been shut out, and that's exactly what happened. Like, they can say she's, a part of the room, but she's not. She's been shut out, and she's trying to form her own path, and now that is kind of fugazi. It's not necessarily even a real thing, and now she's just caught out in the middle of nowhere with betrayal sitting on her.
Yep.
And the person who I thought was the most unstable in the room is being really strong in his decision making. It could be strong wrong. We've said that in the South a whole lot of times, you know. Strong wrong can open doors. You might be wrong, but the thing is like the way that you go about it and the way he can kind of like get people to kind of like believe his craziness, because he hasn't this season. He really hasn't missed. I mean, I'm not saying I don't know how it's gonna end, how the end game is going to look. He knocks the presentation out the park. He established a connection with Mattson in order to keep the shareholders busy. He inflated the stock price in order to push Mattson out so that he can have more leverage in order to do. It's kind of like all of his stuff that he said he's going to do, he's done. But because we've got 4 other seasons of him absolutely bad, it's hard to be like, I think he's going to win, but damn it if he's not winning this season.
I don't know. Well, the one thing that they threw in there randomly that makes that is contrary to that is his conversation with his ex-wife about his daughter.
Yeah, but I think that is a mirror representation of his father. I think we're seeing
that
me. It feels
he's
like
becoming
yeah,
him. Yeah,
well, he's becoming Frankenstein's monster in a sense.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't know.
I understand what you're saying. I could see that. I just don't want it to go that direction.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we've been, like I said before, thank you so much for our review. Let us know what we got right. Let us know what we got wrong. And of course, let us know what we missed. But we wanted to bring up some interesting, some of the comments that you all left. Hold on.
On the last episode.
Yeah, on the last episode.
Yeah.
I guess we can start with this one. This one comes from LCP MJK. Said, Team Jerry. Carl was trying to persuade Kendall not to commit fraud, so I feel him.
Yeah, the CFO. Yeah, he was like, yo, don't put my name in those numbers. If you're about to, make them look crazy, I'm not going down with the ship.
Yeah.
Or you're not putting that on me.
Yeah.
So I get that completely.
I can understand that.
I'm not Team Jerry, though, but I do understand what you're saying about Carl.
I feel Carl was still being disrespectful, but...
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, but, he's going to make sure that he doesn't go down with the ship.
Absolutely.
At least, and have him be in charge of going down
Not
with
when
the
it comes to financials.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sharia Chowdhury. Okay.
Chowdhury.
I'm so sorry for mispronouncing your name. This was my favorite episode of Kendall ever. We saw all sides of Kendall and saw him feel good about himself, redemption or rebirth in the water. So she's talking about last episode when he was able to give the presentation and actually do a good job, and then he went to the beach and was kind of like
the baptism kind of thing, kind of going on. His arms are out, like I still think
it was rebirth, like rebirthing as his father or a form of his father or something. But he was good.
This one comes from Lady Hotep. I think the way the Roy children are is their father's fault, and that's too bad. But I don't like to see them disrespected. Greg is absolutely the walking business for dummies.
Yeah. Remember I kept calling him that?
Yeah.
Because I was like, this dude.
But you know what, though? Here's my thing about Greg.
What?
It goes back to what Tom said. There are 40 of the most powerful people in the continental United States.
And he's
yet,
in there.
Again, he is in the room.
Yeah, it's crazy. Jamie, Kendall committed securities fraud this episode. If the SEC...
SEC?
Oh, if the SEC look into those numbers, he might get locked up. Absolutely, as he should.
Now that is an interesting take.
Yeah, he should.
Because, him going to jail over his ambition.
Yeah, when you can't inflate the numbers, homie, you can't. I mean, you can't just make up stuff. That's what they think they can.
Yeah.
But
Terry Steinbeck said, thank you for the comments of the disrespect to the boss. I said this on the Facebook side and people disagreed. They said people have to earn respect. Well, not when you're talking about the CEO of the company that writes your check. Roman has to demand respect, and I totally agree with the firing. Maybe not Jerry, though, since she has his wank pics. Yeah.
Pictures, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm surprised, though, because she could have easily just undermined him and just, released it anyways and just been a total pain in the whole thing. But instead, she's just like, just pay me my money and I'm out.
Well, you have to remember too that she did play a part in that. I mean, she, I don't remember their back and forth with her texts, like what she said in response, but I mean, it wasn't like she was like, she didn't just take one picture and go directly to HR and be like, this is inappropriate.
Yeah, well, also, the boss was still alive too, and you got to be careful with how you disrespect the boss's son.
But I'm just saying, she played her part, and I'm not blaming her, but I'm just saying she played her part. KD, your take was so different than mine. I thought that Roman going on a firing spree was like him jumping up and down demanding respect where he had not earned it.
Yeah, I can see that. There was somebody else that said a quote earlier that said, if you have to tell everybody I am king, then you're not really king. It's kind of like somebody, how like back in the day, people be like, listen, I'm a grown ass man. When people start that statement, and somebody always said, if you have to start a statement stating that you are a grown ass man, then you're not really a grown ass man.
Yeah.
No?
No, I mean, I think he deserves, I think everybody starts with a baseline level of respect.
Okay.
And then once you're their boss, I mean, I don't feel like he was disrespectful. I don't know. I don't remember the scene, but yeah, that's interesting.
And this final one is from Mazal789. Thank you, Mazal. Kendall sending that video to Roman at the end might be one of the meanest things I've seen on this show thus far.
I thought so too.
Yeah, that was very,
you don't
foul.
remix a video of your father who just passed, saying some very horrible and hurtful things that are gonna be triggering to your brother. Like, that was horrible.
He did leave Kendall out there, like, I'm just saying, Roman did leave him.
Oh my gosh, you can't justify that.
Stuck.
You can't justify that.
Well, how do you feel?
Yeah, we can't justify that, homie.
How do you feel regarding all of that?
We ain't justifying that.
Well, thank you all so much for the content. Like I said before, let us know what we got right, what we got wrong, and what we missed in this one. And of course, look forward to the next episode so we can address some of your comments as well. If you want to get to know this beautiful woman a little bit
better. Snootyvegans, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Follow, subscribe. All of that good stuff, link in description. Easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy. And if you've been enjoying the conversation and you haven't subscribed to the channel, what are you doing? Hit that subscription button. And of course, give us that thumbs up, because that's how the people know you're digging what we're giving you. Oh my gosh, the session is hot and heavy. And I can't wait to hang out with y'all next week.